Hey there everybody, welcome back to another episode of Joe Roman Plays Nuclear Throne. This time, we are gonna play as... let me check. Why not some fish? Why not some fish? Please not fish crown of blood. No, just fish with no crown. Yeah. Or, I don't know, we could play something else, I guess. Why not YV? I guess, why not YV? I guess, yeah, we can go with YV. YV is a good pick. Yeah, let's go YV. YV is a good pick. This episode will be YV's. YV is Yung Venuz, cutely named YV. Adeptly named YV. This character is, in the lore, he's kinda ridiculously rich, you know? He's kinda loaded on the money front. He has a mansion and stuff. You see, Venus is so cool. Yeah, he is. Young Venus is pretty cool. So, I already have a pretty good golden weapon with this character, because I picked it up after looping, and those are some of the best golden weapons that you can have in the game, and I actually have the golden splinter gun for him, so that's cool. This character has a faster firing rate as a passive ability, and he also has, as an active ability, the ability to fire 2 shots at a time, which is called Pop Pop, his active ability. It's called Pop Pop, and it shoots 2 shots out of the weapon that you are holding out right now. When you right click, it shoots 2 shots at once. It costs double the ammo, but it shoots 2 shots at once, which is usually pretty good when you're aiming straight, and you actually can kill enemies pretty fast with it, pretty quickly. The problem is that it has like an additional timer on the reload, so you will notice that you can't fire so quickly, as quickly as you could beforehand after you fired Pop Pop, which is a problem sometimes. Let's go with Second Stomach right here, because Second Stomach is an overall pretty good mutation, to be honest, and YV is also considered to be one of the best characters. So those 2 pop-pops at the beginning actually took him down like so much health. Took so much health away from him that we were actually able to get the rest of this stuff done. We could go with wrench, but I'm actually gonna go with the grenade launcher still, because this will get us to the pizza sewers, which will in turn actually improve our chances of getting decent enough weaponry, to be honest, in order to guarantee like an easy loot. I would never say easy. YV is one of the characters that I find the easiest really to play with when you're playing against normal monsters, really. But when it comes to bosses, I do have a few issues. I usually have a few issues, or run into a few issues, when using YV on bosses. Which is weird, because it's actually one of the preferable characters to actually kill bosses with. So that's sort of strange, I guess. I was just looking for a radiation canister, which we did manage to find, but we still missed out on some rats, and we couldn't really reach level 4 within zone 2-1. So we are now on zone 2 and secret, pretty much. On the secret zone on area 2. So I desperately want that, but I am not sure that I'm gonna be able to reach it. I'm not actually gonna be able to reach it. So yeah. Yeah, we're missing some bolts right now. We're low on bolts a little bit. So between these choices, every single one of them is bad, except perhaps for recycle gland or impact wrists. So we're gonna go with impact wrists, which would probably be considered the best one of the bunch, even though recycle gland can work pretty well with some builds on YV. So we got some bolt spec, and he still hit us. That little mother trucker. Literally little one. So we do have strong spirit on this run, unlike our horror run. So this does allow us to become a little bit more offensive and still not have to pay dearly for our mishaps or our mistakes. We will still need to be careful like this, because right now we just died, but strong spirit saved us. That dude was so quick, I had no chance because I had just fired, and that shotgun has a decent enough reload time. Not too much, but still enough for it to become an issue. Enough for it to become an issue. And we do need a medkit somewhere. So right now we are actually gonna have to go with patience, because we need something else that will save us. That's definitely not it. But this is. Okay, so we do have a shovel now, which is part of what we wanted. We get scarier face back as an option on our patience, which we will take advantage of. And even though I do like our golden splinter gun, I could take the auto shotgun. It might just be better. I think it is straight up better, but the problem is that it doesn't have the same amount of range. So it might actually pose a threat to us when we definitely need to go at it from range. Okay. So. Okay, impact wrists did some work there, and there, and there. Okay. Let's go like this. Toxic launcher is not good enough. That was a toxic launcher there, in case you didn't notice. The previous one was a sticky launcher, which is kind of okay. It is a good enough weapon, to be honest. We're gonna want long arms here. But now we are still missing trigger fingers, which is an issue. To have a pretty great build, we are still missing some trigger fingers. Trying to be careful and using the melee to our advantage. Okay, so we are going into 5-2. We need to start getting ready, because on 5-3 you know what's coming. Little Hunter is coming. And he's usually known as Little Fucker because, well, for good reason. And these guys are actually really hard as well. And I don't know why I took that for granted, that I could kill it. I couldn't. That was common sense that I couldn't kill it there. So that's kind of on me completely. Like, completely on me. It would always have been on me, really, but it was even more so, to be honest. Well, that guy was gonna throw a car at us. Was gonna try to offer us a great discount on the car. But we don't want no used cars, sir. Okay, so sledgehammer could be good, but the fact of the matter is that shovel is usually a better choice, to be honest. Like, straight up. So with second stomach, we were actually able to get a decent amount of health back there. But not decent enough, I would say. Not enough. Not nearly enough, to be honest. We desperately needed to reach next level, and right now that's not gonna happen. So we could go with some crown, I guess. No HP drops, big HP chests, more common. We could actually use that to unlock that crown for the future. I'm still trying to get some unlocks for my game, so some of these might actually work out really well. Not all of them though, not all of them. No ammo drops, but more weapon drops. That's actually not so good as well. But we could do it. We could do it. Let's go with none. I wanted to try to loop. I'm sorry. Such a such suspense, and then I don't pick one. That's actually really awful to do, people. I knew that Little Hunter was still resetting, like, from his shot, and I took the advantage to go outside again and kill him. Even though I had taken cover, it was the good choice to actually move outside again. Please stop taking dumb damage, Joe. Please. Can't really afford it. So a blood hammer. Blood hammer is not so good for us right now, because I actually want to swing at projectiles. Blood weapons actually deal a pretty decent amount of damage. But blood hammer, whenever you do not hit a target with a swing, with the melee swing, it actually hurts you. So we don't want to do that, actually. It comes at a cost, you understand? So we're not gonna do that right now. We could go with Lucky Shot here, even though ammo regeneration is not what I'm most worried about right now. Trigger fingers and health regen is what I'm most worried about, so I'm gonna go with Plutonium Hunger. Even though we do have Bloodlust, I know that we do have Bloodlust. It's better post-loop, and sometimes I mess up on the throne with wifey. Don't ask me why, it's just something weird that I do. just something weird that I do with YV, I guess. I don't know which weapon got sucked in here. Let us hope for a good one. Not so great. Not so great. It could actually do well in the throne, but apart from it, and even in the throne, it could have its issues. It's the shortest range weapon in the game, so it would present us with some challenges, I guess. I don't care so much about that rad, about that small amount of radiation. I do care about killing this one, because he does that, and he just did that with the greatest of ease, and actually took away our strong spirit. Not only took away our strong spirit, he took away a really good chunk of our life, which we weren't able to recover up until now, and we probably won't be able to recover, because Bloodlust has this issue. We're not really gonna recover HP unless we are killing loads and loads of enemies, really. So it's gonna be like really strange and awkward and really difficult for us to actually be able to recover our HP right now. Okay. Okay, he's dead. Those dogs are really difficult sometimes. I just don't want that to explode on me. Please die. Thank you. So, I want to check this weapon, please. A plasma cannon. Okay. I was just trying not to succumb to that. We don't know what we're gonna get here. So... crossing my fingers, because I don't do too well in the throne with plasma cannon, but I might with laser brain. So we don't have trigger fingers, so that's a thing. We unfortunately do not have trigger fingers, which isn't good at all. So let us trigger the throne, which we did. Okay. Let us actually kill that generator first, this generator second. We do have strong spirit back. So we definitely killed the throne with that, but we got no ammo back from it. We should have let him fire a bit more bullets, but right now we could go with I'm a Gun God. It will actually increase our weapon fire rate, which would be good. We could also go with a free pop-up upgrade, but we also do not have Throne Butt, so this is actually one of the worst runs because we don't have anything like really spicy for any of the builds. So I'm actually gonna go with I'm a Gun God instead of Ultra B. We are gonna go with Ultra A, and we are gonna check out what we get here. We would need to get something really spicy, to be honest. We have Ultra Grenade Launcher, but we also don't have Boiling Veins, so this is still messed up. We have an Energy Hammer there. Okay, so Ultra Shovel might be really bad for us right now because we don't have any radiation on us right now. We could end up killing ourselves just by going into the loop with it. But granted that if we were to actually be able to shoot some stuff, you know, to shoot some stuff, so super bazooka, seeker pistol, I don't know, because we don't have maybe assault rifle. There isn't anything like really good. We don't have homing bolts for the auto crossbow. We don't have anything really, so I'm probably gonna go with plasma cannon regardless, which is one of the best weapons in the game, even without its specific mutation. But we do have the mutation, so that's good. Ultra Revolver could be good as well, but what we actually need is a melee weapon, and the only one that we have available that is better than our own would be Energy Sword, but we would be stuck with 2 energy weapons. That would not be good, trust me. That would not be good. We do not have Rabbit Paw, for example. Don't have it, do we? No, we do not have Rabbit Paw. So that would be really bad. So we're gonna go with... We can go with Ultra Shovel, and we can go with Shovel. We're gonna go with Ultra Shovel, though. And just pray for me, because we will actually need it. Pray for a good spawn. Okay. Okay, I prefer to spend the energy there because I now have rads that I can actually use. I do not know how we're gonna get through this though. Don't have enough energy, but I did spend much more energy than I should have on the previous level, so we're actually gonna go ahead and do this. Can we get more energy? Okay. Do we have enough to actually be able to do this shit? I don't know if we do. So, we are not regenerating enough life for this to be sustainable, to be honest. This run is gonna end very poorly. We at least had Gamma Guts, but we don't. Okay. Okay, so that's a nuke launcher as well. This is an ultra revolver. Okay. We're actually gonna go into pizza sewers yet again. Okay. We are not in too rough of a shape, but it's not good. I know that it doesn't sound like it's very bad, but one mutation can mean the difference in everything, really. And this is the one mutation to rule them all in terms of that specific outcome, really. So we can actually probably get something out of this. Nope. We desperately need health right now. We constantly desperately need something, which is the issue, really. Okay, so we entered Crown Vault, which is sort of okay. We didn't have a crown yet. Oh yeah, I forgot we chose not to take a crown beforehand. So we are actually kind of screwed here. Okay, not that bad, I guess. Are we actually gonna take Crown of Blood here? We might. Just go Crown of Blood, I guess. Go crazy on it. I walked into one of those guys and actually slapped him and forgot I didn't have boiling veins, which I usually do, like in almost every single run. I usually do have boiling veins. So that kind of set me back to 1 HP, and then I just got backstabbed by the shielder. I wasn't too worried about the shielder because I was gonna go forward really with my momentum down here. But yeah. Once again, almost at 1k. If we had gotten with Crown of Blood earlier on, we would have made it further. It appears right now within our streak that I cannot handle Crown of Blood. That would be partly true and partly not so correct, actually, because I have before and I will again. The problem is that our builds have been slightly less than ideal, whether in mutations, whether in weapons, and I'm not at the point where I'm way too good to handle Crown of Blood so early with the wrong build or the wrong mutations and still get away with it. I make some mistakes, some easy mistakes, some newbie mistakes, and I die for it, really. That's why my best is L2. That's why my best is 5.3L2, I think. So, we shall end this episode here, and if you like this episode, please drop a comment and give it a like, I guess. Drop a comment down below, telling me where I went wrong, telling me where I could improve, giving me some tips on my playstyle, really, and just telling me which is your favorite character, what you like to see me play. Also, drop a like on the video, like I mentioned earlier, or share it with one of your friends who actually likes Nuclear Throne. That helps the channel a long way, really. And if you're new to this, if this is one of the first few videos you're seeing, please drop a subscribe down below in the button, because you can get to see more cool episodes like this and other series as well on the channel. So I shall see you on the next episode, and until then, I love your faces. Peace.